to your soul.
There we go. Okay, my apologies there, everyone. For some reason, OBS decided that it didn't like my microphone for a moment there. Anyway, let me go ahead and take care of one or two things here in the background, then I'll bring you into the stream. Don't worry, won't take long. Go ahead and do that. Try that. Back over to there. That should work. Sound at that. Make sure it's good in my headphones. No need for that anymore. And back over here. Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Peter Moxilin, Keeper of the Archives, and welcome to the stream. A little bit of scuff there at the very beginning because I was running just a few seconds late. Dings out the help that the Origin launcher needed to be updated, so whoops. Yeah, so I think everything should be working now. Looks good on my end at the very least. Yeah, so before we get into the actual game, for the drink along today, in case you just want to have whatever it is I'm drinking, I wasn't really feeling inspired by anything, so I ended up just not making any kind of cocktail here. So what I have is water and my fall seasonal tea thing, which is just finishing up steeping now, actually. Let me go ahead and shake out the tea bag a little bit. Put that over with the others that I should probably take out of the studio, but whatever. Add a bit of simple. Could have put a little bit more water in there, but whatever. Get the stirring thing from out front of my phone. Okay, that's all of that. And we already know what that tea tastes like, and water is water, so that is enough on that. So let's just get into the actual game. And oh, right. Sorry. I think this works. Yes, it does. Okay. You're still seeing the game even though I tabbed out. Let me go ahead and do this really quickly. There is that. That is Hyperspeed by Jonathan Young. I believe that I have played that on stream before because it's from Starship Velociraptor, and I have played all of Starship Velociraptor for the opening of various streams at this point. But that is the actual music video for it that just released today, so hey, something new. Yay! Anyway, just want to give credit where credit's due. So, let's get into the actual game then. God, you're useless. Okay. We finished up Overlord. We're on to Firewalker if we want it. You're depleted, though. Zoria was the planet, so... Oh, no, we can't. Is there one in here? No. 1, 2... Hold on, why is there... Ah, probably you. Yeah, completely missed that one. Viantil. Though a dwarf planet, Viantil's large amounts of water have led to heavy development by water-cracking industries seeking to turn the planet into a hydrogen-oxygen fuel for starship thrusters. Just turn the planet into fuel, you say? Okay, sure, why not? The surface is blanketed with habitation modules, mining equipment, and cracking stations. Since the initial settlement of Ilium in the nearby Tassale system, the radius of Viantil has decreased by 2 kilometers, indicating removal of over 72,000 cubic kilometers of ice. Some groups are concerned that the rate of loss may cause instability in the remaining structure. They're actually changing the orbit because they're taking so much material from the planet. Yeah, from the dwarf planet, but still. Well, you're still rich, so prepare to be exploited.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
As usual, it's just this over and over again, so I feel no particular need to comment over it or anything. Like, there's nothing particularly interesting here. It is just this. Over and over again.
Probe away.
Oh, 2 probes left. Whoops. I am not going to finish out this planet before then.
Probe away.
I got to moderate. That's not bad.
Launching probe.
Pour? Yeah, I got to pour. Yeah. I know that there are too many resources in this galaxy. You are not going to use all of them if you're trying to get all of them. So there's not a lot of use in actually going back there. So let's go ahead and get back to the relay. That's a pretty nebula, actually. Okay, we got all the planets here, so let's go ahead and get our fuel and probes. Currently at 76,000 credits. 20, 25, 30. And off to Elista. Come on, get there. There we go. No! I wasted fuel because I clicked on the wrong bit of the screen. There's the outermost planet. Oh crap, there's a 5th planet. We're gonna need 2 trips for this. Melile. Melile. Melile is a common ammonia-methane ice giant with 23 moons. It has no particularly distinctive features. Get used to that sentence or something close to it. Oh. There you are.
Launching probe.
Immediate depleted. Ah, at least got the pour.
Probe launched.
I would like this planet to be done in 3 probes. That'd be awesome. Okay, be picky. You want to save probes.
Probe away. Launching probe.
I kind of wish I knew how these plants were calculated with the scanner results, because my entire goal is just to get them depleted. But is that, like, are the peaks based on, or is the result based on the peaks or something? Or is it just like the amount of resources that you have taken from the planet? They are very much correlated results, but it's not a one-to-one. It's not correlate, or it is correlation is not causation. Like, I'm not going to go for that yet because that's a little bit on the low side. But if it's based on the amount of stuff you have taken from the planet, that might be enough to tick it over into being depleted. I'm just not sure what the actual calculation is.
Probe launched.
Please. Oh. I was hoping for a 6 probe planet. Increasingly looking like it is that last one. That's something.
Launching probe.
Not enough, though. And it's basically that kind of probe in particular. Like, let's see if this gets to, let's see if this gets it depleted or not. It does. Okay. Would I have been able to save this probe if I had shot this one first? Because if it's peak based, then the answer is yes. If it's resource amount based, then the answer is no. And if it isn't painfully apparent yet, saving probes is one of the best things I could be doing here. Hisano. Hisano is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant. 200 years ago, an independent Volus prospector found the mangled wreck of a Prothean starship trapped within the trailing Lagrange point. Few artifacts from the wreckage have been recovered. The prospector, Lumen Kreop, was canny enough to keep the Hulk's existence to himself. He sold its location to a Turian paleotechnology firm for nearly 1 million credits. Since then, Hisano's Lagrange points, rings, and moons have been combed over by fortune hunters seeking to strike it rich the same way. Thus far, no additional artifacts have been recovered. We're starting out poor, so that bodes well.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Oh, there's something. Come on. Oh, there's something. All right.
Probe launched.
Yep, that got rid of the other one, too. I wonder if this is, story-wise, supposed to be like the debris of the ship.
Launching probe.
Or the other side of the fight the ship was in or something. Especially for a poor quality planet, these are some high peaks. And not exactly all together, but kind of on the same hemisphere at least. Odast. Odast is a... I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce the double S, because I would assume that's doing something, but English, that would just be the same whether it was one or two S's. So, sure, whatever. Odast has an abundance of heavy metals and radioactives. It is heavily exploited by mining concerns based on Ilium. By the way, we will learn more about Ilium, don't worry. 43 years ago, a council specter arrived to investigate reports that the businesses were selling platinum, a strategic metal, to pirate groups in the Terminus systems. The results of her investigation were never released, but no deaths were reported. That doesn't go anywhere to the best of my knowledge. Like, that's the entire story, as far as I'm aware. Oh, weird. Yep, rich, that makes sense.
Launching probe.
And right next to it...
Probe away. Probe away.
There we go.
Launching probe. Launching
I don't
probe.
try to go for the double peak unless it's like really obviously there, because most of the time stuff is scattered enough to not be able to do it. And I'm always worried that going for between the two peaks will get less of either resource. Once again, I don't know if that's how that works actually, but that one I feel like it probably does work that way. Like, I'm not going to get as much iridium or platinum out of this, but I'm getting to get both of them in one go. So it saves on probes, even though I don't get as many resources. That's how I think it works. Oop, we go.
Probe away.
This looks good. This might be depleted. There might be one more. One more. Got it. Ah, shit. We ticked over into another rotation. Okay, look for a peek. So far, they've been pretty obvious, so this should be fairly easy. Let's try you.
Probe away.
Okay, that did it. Hold on. Currently it's 7 probes. I might be able to get this planet. I definitely can't get both of these. But let's use our 7 probes here, restock to 30, finish up this system. If I remember after that, then we'll go back over to the other system and finish up the one planet that's on poor at the moment. I doubt I'm going to remember, but that's going to be the plan. Celeas. Celeas' cratered surface is ancient. Parts of the highlands have been unchanged for nearly 3 billion years. The layers of overlapping craters stand as testament to the violence of the system's creation. Celeas is tidally locked to Alista. Yeah, Alista. And has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon, with helium occasionally blowing in via solar winds. I feel like, 1/3 gravity. Whatever. I don't quite know planetary physics well enough to know how much gravity and atmosphere are going to correlate. I feel like unchanged for 3 billion years, but also getting some extra atmosphere via solar winds probably doesn't end up working out well. Like in terms of if you tried to model it with actual physics. But whatever, believable enough. Move on.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
We got one? Not enough. Oh, there we go.
Launching probe.
Oh, there's the double. I was about to give up on it.
Launching probe.
I somehow doubt we're going to go from moderate to poor in one probe. I have seen it happen, though, so, maybe.
Probe away.
Okay, still on moderate. Okay, we're currently on... Yeah, I thought... I'll talk about this when we get back. It's a thing I just noticed, and I thought that I noticed it before, but I questioned myself.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Shut up. Boop. And boop, 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 boop. There we go. Yes. Always nice we can just coast in that last little bit. Okay. Se, le, as. E-A. Those are the vowels. E-E-A. Se, le, as. E-E-A. Saleas. A-E-A. Oh, and here too, Saleas. So there was a disconnect between whoever wrote the planet description and whoever made the other planet headlines here. Like, assumedly, this right here up top takes from this out here in the in the system map. Or other way around, either or, assumedly one takes from the other to make it that it's automatic programmatic consistency. Whereas the description is actually written by a person at some point and is like saved in a text file or something that the game then calls when it needs to call up Celeas. And there was just a bit of a disconnect where they decided it was Celeas. Minor thing, but I always like being able to catch stuff like that. Damn, that's a lot of iridium.
Probe away.
And there it is. Cool. 2 extra probes. Yep, that makes sense.
I have detected an anomaly.
I don't doubt it. Zeona. Zeona has a thin atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and trioxide created by volcanic outgassing. There are traces of water vapor in the atmosphere, but over the last 5 centuries of observation, particle counts have decreased 4%. While not habitable by any spacefaring species, there is an abundance of native sulfur-devouring bacteria that thrives around the world's many volcanic vents. Interestingly, these bacterium bear genetic similarities to the native life of Ilium, suggesting either a panspermia spread of microbes via asteroids or accidental contamination of the original environment by careless spacefarers. The entire second half, that by the way, both panspermia of asteroids and via careless spacefarers, those are actual concerns and or speculation with or in modern... Is it technically xenobiology? And I guess it is. Astrobiology, whatever it's exactly called, I think. I think astrobiology here, xenobiology in Mass Effect. But yeah, both microbes on asteroids, riding from planet to planet, basically, kinda, sorta, and just spacefarers getting to a planet or a moon or something and accidentally contaminating the environment, and that contamination being able to thrive because there's literally no other life. Both of those are actual considerations in real life. Oh, right, anomaly. Oh, it throws off my scanner. God damn it. Fine. Do the goddamn anomaly first. There.
Probe away. Something on our sensors.
Anomaly detected. Scans have located the Hammerhead exploration vehicle and also show active data storage sites that may contain information as to the whereabouts of Doctors Case and Aloy. That's maybe supposed to be Casey? I think it is supposed to be Casey, actually. Casey and Aloy. Land. And go. Ooh, 3 points, nice. Save up 1 more for charge, because charge is so good. Can't get you yet. Have this, so go ahead and get Incinerate level 3. Likewise with you, Concussive 3, because both Concussive and Overload are really useful, so might as well just level either of them up. Arc Projector not as useful now, so let's go ahead and get back to the Missile Launcher, because it's underwhelming, but the missiles home in, so it is good, just not as fun as I was hoping. This is not a good planet. Sure you don't want to stick around?
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
I'm trying to figure out what the journal is speaking from. Like, was that just hooked into our suits or something? I genuinely don't know. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Hello, the thing we used before.
secondary systems online. Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is your onboard VI.
Yeah, so this is supposed to be how you first find the Hammerhead and, like, learn how to use it and everything. I evidently did the DLC... Cool. I accidentally did the DLC out of order, I guess, because we've obviously already used this for Project Overlord. Damn it. Oh, they want us to go over there. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see the giant pillars of light. Somehow.
Mission objectives located. Acquired.
I think this is just tutorial land. Like, you can fall in the lava and die, but there's no fighting at this point. Maybe a little bit later. And, it's just kind of teaching you that you can scan stuff. Well, it's leading me over here. That's probably to teach you that you can jump.
Path is now clear.
Oh, you're supposed to boost through that. Whoops. I completely missed that part. Hey. Nope, okay. Here. Let's do... Wait, can I do this? I kind of can. That works well enough. Shut up and let me go. There. Oh, fuck. Wrong button. That one. Yeah, that was definitely not the intended way to do that, but hey, it worked. And you. And you. Oh, one over there. Okay, over on that. Yeah, this works. Oh, I missed the easy one. Okay. I think I hit an invisible wall there. Oh, one more. Okay. I just noticed the research collected bar building. Okay, it's over in that direction. You have hidden goodies for me, though? Not really. Assumedly, you're supposed to do this. Or something like it. Make it? Okay. That one was close.
That should do it. Mission objectives completed.
I remember it taking me so much longer the first time I did that. Like, I kept wandering this damn map. I think I might have just never noticed the pillars of light that time. Anyway, leave. That's part 1 of Firewalker done. Found wreckage of freighter MSV Rosalie. M44 Hammerhead acquired. Recovered research data. Got experience, got credits, neat.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Messages. Prototype recovered from Project Firewalker. Good work on recovering the Hammerhead in one piece, Commander. It will prove useful. Also, the data you recovered from the MSV Rosalie's emergency beacon contains significant intel on a few planets that Dr. Casey and Dr. Aloy investigated. EDI has added the locations to your galaxy map. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. Was there a Prothean site involved in this? Oh. Okay. Despite Dr. Casey's obvious instability, what? He's proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. Seriously, what are you talking about? Did I miss something? If you salvage more of his logs or journals, it would greatly help our efforts. To do what? We still don't know how the Geth are tracking Dr. Casey. Oh, I guess the Geth are tracking him, so be careful. I'm sure this was all explained in the original Firewalker. You know, Marcus Red. Archived. Firewalker. Overlord. Crash site. Prototype. Survey ship. Not dead. Filled. Command request? No. Okay, I have no idea then. I thought there was gonna be something that was just called Project Firewalker. Now, well. Yeah, even last time I did this mission, I never had any idea what I was doing. It took me like 3 side missions, I think, before I even realized they were actually supposed to be connected. At least I'm doing better this time. Anyway, Zeona. Scan. Right. I was trying to figure out why I was at 27 probes there for a moment. Spent 2 probes on Celeas. Yeah, there we go. And 1 probe to do the anomaly.
Probe away.
Yep, that's something.
Probe away.
And a little bit of palladium with it. Where? There we go. Ooh, there's a lot in this area.
Probe away. Probe launched.
There was a lot in this area, evidently.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
We went from rich to poor in 1 quadrant or something. I don't know if it's technically a quadrant or not. Good enough.
Probe away.
Decisively good enough. Yay. That's all there, so let's go over to Faya. I can get the 2 resources left over here or whatever. It's just for the sake of completion. This is not actually useful for jack shit. So it's gonna be the innermost. There. Scan. Oh, it's undepleted. Up. Yes, get me back in. No. You. Right, because Zoya had the special thing on it. Oh, wait, what? Right, because Viantel I hadn't realized was there earlier. There, I remembered what I was doing 20 minutes ago eventually. There.
Launching probe.
Was I 1 off? No, I was 2 off. Okay.
Launching probe.
There we go. Okay, I'm satiated. We can leave. Not enter system. Come on. Okay. It wouldn't let me faster than light. Cool. Get fuel, get probes, get to the next system. The next cluster, I suppose. Yay, our money went up. Sure. There's going to be another station whenever we get to, so might as well just hold off for that. Wow, that's far out. Okay, so we have Firewalker here and here. Oh, it's all three of these. Okay. We have not been to Kelstron. Yeah, to Kelstron Rift. Talking Edda is at 0%. I can kind of see it behind that. And you're at 80%, which probably means there's one new system. So, sure, let's go back to Phoenix Massing, because we did it before, so we'll just kind of be re-cleaning it up. Yeah, 100, 100, 100. Komos. Chomos. Salahiel, Typhon, Tasra. I'd go Komos then. Yep, over here. Please have like 2 planets. Thank you. Trigestis. Trigestis, yep, is a gas giant named for the first Solarian astronomer to predict planets' occurrences mathematically rather than through direct observation. Okay, Solarian. Morden, Solus, Kirahi. Yeah, I can go with Trigestis then. I was trying to figure out if there was going to be any kind of linguistic stuff I could figure out from those other names, but good enough. It has a faint ring system and 3 moons. Sidacha, Norman, and Bestia. High-altitude clouds can be seen casting shadows on Trigestis' lower atmosphere, where concentrations of methane and ammonia give it an azure color. The planet is believed to be an extrasolar capture. Moderate. Oh, there's something. Yeah, I know. There. Oh, it's gonna get the peaks, but that wasn't ideal because I bumped up a little bit at the last moment.
Probe launched.
Thankfully, there are so many resources in this game that it does not matter. Is there a double there? Kind of. Yeah, give it a shot.
Launching probe.
Again, I suspect that that is less of either resource, but probably gets the planet closer to depleted more quickly, which is somehow a good thing.
Probe away.
Came in with 27, right? So we've used 4. Yeah, I'm seeing 4 flags.
Probe away.
I saw one other peak there, so yeah, I wasn't expecting that to be depleted. Okay, probably one more after this
Probe
then.
away.
I saw you here as well.
Launching probe.
Yay! And then exactly 20. Nice. That was a 7 Pro planet. No. You.
I have detected an anomaly.
Latesh. Latesh, translated from a Solarian dialect as "it's still winter," has an almost habitable temperature, -35 mean, -53 with shroud, and abundant water, but shows no signs of life. That's more of a green tint than I would expect from no life. Regular supervolcanic eruptions in the southern hemisphere, if you say so, have shrouded the sun and led to a climate even more bone-chilling than usual. Okay, start with you.
Probe launched. I have found something.
Anomaly detected. Planetary scans detect signals from sensor pods left on the planet's surface. These pods may contain valuable data. Warning, surface temperatures are extremely low. Advise keeping Hammerhead exposure to the cold at an absolute minimum. AKA, the Hammerhead is gonna have cold damage here. So stay warm or you die. Still at 3. 0 on those. Exit. Yeah, we were just kind of allowed to keep this, I guess.
Warning. Prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located.
Along with little heat things.
Atmospheric data acquired. Engine temperature stabilizing.
Okay, so this is probably a little more of a test of can you boost accurately. Because your temperature goes back to normal a little bit as
Engine temperature falling.
as you finish up these scans, and I think it stops cooling down at least when you're scanning. But other than that danger, this is like just a linear map, so it's just boost. I think I had a net increase in temperature there.
Caution. Engine temperature falling.
Also, engine falling.
Extraction complete. Caution. Engine temperature falling.
Yeah, you don't need to keep saying that.
Extraction complete.
Is there a mechanic I'm missing here? Oh, there's that. No. Oh, God damn it. Come on. Go.
Engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Okay.
Extraction complete.
Oh, you can just stay. Oh,
Engine temperature falling.
I thought for a moment you could just kind of stay there, but nope, you can't. Shut up.
Extraction complete.
I think that the nodes get you up to a baseline temperature or something, because the one we just went to barely nudged the temperature, but the one before that, when we were really cold, nudged it like a third of the bar.
Warning. Engine temperature below recommended parameters. Extraction complete.
Like, that was a decent bit of heating right there. Oh no, they're making a long stretch.
Temperature below recommended parameters. Extraction complete.
That should do it.
There we go. I was worried about it continuing to say 1 there for a moment. Atmospheric data recovered from all 10 nodes. Experience, credits, palladium. Yep, cool.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Atmospheric data received from Project Firewalker. Commander, a very capable team is analyzing the data you gathered from the Geth's research into atmospheric change. We hope it may open up new avenues for terraforming procedures for future colonies. The tech used in the beacons also contains communication innovations that should help us develop better systems to reduce atmospheric noise. There is no evidence of protein activity on this planet. Back to scanning! Start as that as the center point.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Let's see, we're currently just a little bit below the 1 hour mark, so it's possible that we might finish up Firewalker.
Launching probe.
Well, actually, I'm saying we might finish up the 2 other ones that are currently available. I suspect that there is one final mission after that, which we may or may not be able to get to. So in that case, let's hope I can pick up the pace with this scanning. I somehow doubt it, but that would be helpful. Yeah, sure.
Launching probe.
Wasn't expecting much out of that, but it looked good enough. Yep, there's something.
Probe launched.
Going poor.
Probe away.
Maybe leave that be for now. I thought I saw something here.
Probe launched.
Come on, that was actual effort. Ah, damn. Going for a second circuit. It's clicking, so I'll give it a probe.
Probe away.
Oh, that actually looked like it wasn't going to do that for me. Okay, cool. For me. I meant to me. To me, it didn't look like that was going to actually deplete the planet. Refuel, reprobe. Yeah, sure. One wasted probe. Relay. Now over to the new ones. Looks like Kelston Rift opened up specifically for Firewalker, so sure, let's do that next, I guess. Actually, both these did by the looks of it. Neat. Baller, Yakawa, Iser. Oh, hi there. Neat. So 1, 2, 3, 4 planets. I don't think there's anything in the asteroid. Oh, wait, no, there's just over here. Okay, so we got 5 total bodies to explore here. This is going to take a bit of effort. Hold on. Oh, the system is Baller. That's why. Okay. Partholon. A large planet composed of ice surrounding a rocky core, Partholon retains trace gases of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. Its crushing gravity makes for an inhospitable stay and makes most mining infeasible. However, its orbit's proximity to the mass relay in the system means space travelers will, for the next few years, use it as a gravitational slingshot to add speed on their way to and from Kelston. And yeah, for the next few years, because if there's a lot of traffic, then you're going to see that orbit decay eventually. Because the energy from that slingshot's got to come from somewhere.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
There's that.
Probe launched.
Good enough.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Please. Go to anything but good. Preferably depleted, but I'll take anything.
Probe away.
got a bear something. Never mind. Can we get a double? Nah, not quite close enough.
Launching probe.
Man, this thing is stubbornly staying on good.
Probe away.
Finally. Then immediately down to
Probe
pour.
launched.
No, not immediately. Okay. Lots of stuff on this planet.
Launching probe.
Like, I feel like most of these were not a waste either. Like, there was maybe one probe that wasn't at a serious, obvious
Probe
peak.
away.
Yeah, it was a 13 probe planet. You next. Elatha. A tiny rock planet, Elatha is noted for its frigid temperatures and crushing nitrogen and krypton atmosphere. Lying out beyond the Fulmore belt, there's little to recommend it. I don't know if that's a real-life astronomical term, by the way, like an actual named thing, or if that's an in this system / in Mass Effect
Probe
term.
launched.
Because it sounds close enough to something real that I could believe it, but it's just the Fulmore belt, so, you know, that could pretty easily be sci-fi instead.
Probe away. Probe away.
It is always a test of mental endurance, and I suppose patience is just the other version of saying that, to try to get all the planets down to depleted. Like, it seems simple enough, but if you're doing it for every single planet, you're doing the same thing for every planet.
Launching probe.
I sound kind of strained there, don't worry. I enjoy reading all these descriptions, and I want to give each planet its due, because, you know, someone had to write that. But my god, I wish that this minigame was more
Probe
fun.
launched.
Like, just give different resources per planet. Like, not like the way these peaks are, but have these peaks, but also, like, switch out iridium for gold, palladium for boron, I don't know. And then have it so that those are switched out so that you know some planets are useless to you just because they don't even have the right element, or... Oh, moderate to depleted, nice. They don't even have the right element listed on their readout there. It would complicate the system and isn't necessarily a great solution, but it would be more fun than what we have. Brez, whatever. A former member of... Okay, a member of the Fulmore belt, Brez is a dwarf planet with no atmosphere. It is, however, rich in lithium, which is integral to the heat sinks of starships or handheld weapons. A large robo-mining operation from Kalston can be found here. So basically, lithium makes the thermal clips that we use in our guns, as well as making our spaceships go.
Probe
Less
launched.
palladium, but I get both at once.
Probe away.
There's one.
Launching probe.
Not quite on top of the peak, but whatever. I'm reaching the point where I don't actually care if I get the top of the peak, as long as it doesn't show up anymore.
Probe launched.
You're right over here.
Probe launched.
Hopefully. Still on good. There you are.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
At least poor? Nope, not even down to moderate. Still good. Okay. I always like the double step on a single probe, by the way, like good down to poor or such. It just feels like that one probe did a lot more work than the average probe.
Probe launched.
Like that. Moderate down to depleted in 1. Okay, you're the important planet, but you don't have an anomaly. Okay. Kelston. The hostile moon Kelston is the largest satellite of the gas giant Cernunnos. You'd think I know how to say this since I fought this motherfucker in Fake Grand Order. God, this was an annoying fight. This was Demeter 2.0. NA will get there eventually. Specifically, like, next summer-ish. Anyway, Cernunnos. I'm gonna go with second syllable stress there. Cernunnos. An ancient asteroid strike deposited major loads of element 0 within the molten sulfur mantle. I was wondering when we were going to get our next ESO planet. Eldfell Ashland Energies mining operations have made it the largest source of Starship drive core material in the Attican Traverse. Kelston is racked with volcanism due to tidal stresses from Cernunnos. Because of weak solar output, plant-like life on Kelston is not carbon-based and photosynthetic, but silicon-based and thermosynthetic, requiring heat rather than sunlight to power its chemical reactions. Yes, that's what thermosynthetic means. Assumedly, they didn't trust that everyone reading this would know what thermosynthetic meant. But actually, interesting little note. Silicon-based life is one of the main thoughts when it comes to alternate life forms, because silicon and carbon are very close in terms of the chemical bonds they can make. So we exhale carbon dioxide, CO2. Silicon dioxide, SiO2, is a thing. It's silica. It's sand, basically. So the life would have to be a lot different, but it could be a thing. And here's the thing, I don't know if this necessarily holds true in general, but the kind of popular conceptualization is that silicon-based stuff is super heat resistant. So on a volcanism-based world, silicon as the base of life makes more sense if that is a more thermo-resistant bond. Like I said, that might not actually be a thing in real life, that all silicon molecules are more heat resistant than all carbon analogs, but that is the popular conception, so that might be something that they were pulling from. These organisms flourish in volcanic vents and during solar flares, when Baller can double or triple its luminosity. Sadly, sapient habitation is not possible here, and Kelston's biodiversity is considered threatened by the Citadel Council Committee on Habitable Worlds. Still has a population of almost 2 billion. So, just right off the bat, okay. We're definitely going to have ESO on this planet. Or moon, I suppose. There it is.
Launching probe.
There's you.
Probe away.
Ah, there we go.
Launching probe.
Yay, ESO.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Oh, hi there.
Probe launched. Probe away.
That looks like it's high enough to be worth it. Oh. Completely missed that I was out. And back to this.
Probe launched.
Wow, that is a flat line. It ain't worth it. It's not going to reduce the planet, and I know there are too many resources in this game, so it's not worth. I'd kind of convince myself there. Come on, Izo, you can do it. There, good enough.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Like I said, Izo's the rare one, so it's the one that you want to get whenever you can. And yes, I know I slightly contradict myself there, or it's explicitly contradicting myself, because I'm saying there's plenty of resources, but also focus on this one to get it first, or because it's so rare. Both of those are actually true. Izo is both the rarest of the four, and you still need a bunch of it, but there is plenty of it in the game. It's just a matter of trying to get it as quickly as possible by getting to as few planets as possible, while still getting enough to get you through. Cernunnos. Cernunnos is a sizable gas giant with a hydrogen-helium atmosphere. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture due to its close stellar location. In a rare phenomenon, it is near enough to its red dwarf star to be within the life zone, though its massive size prevents the tidal lock that usually occurs at such a range. I don't know if that's how that works. I actually don't know if tidal locking changes based on the relative gravitational pull or based on the relative mass of the two bodies. Like, my instinct is that yes, it could make a difference, and so that is accurate, the thing that it says right here. But I don't actually know that for a fact. That is really interesting to consider. While nothing could survive on the surface of a planet with such crushing gravity, what about the clouds? Check the clouds! There might be some bacteria floating on the wind. Cernunnos' moon, Kelston, is habitable. Cernunnos is skimmed for its abundant hydrogen, and refineries on Kelston process it into a metastable metallic form for use as starship fuel. Okay. How do I want to go about this? Metallic hydrogen. That is the gold star of high pressure physics. Because here's the thing. When you're talking about in terms of like material science or physics or that kind of thing, a metal, like a metallic substance, is one where the atoms are arranged into maybe not a crystalline structure, but at least like together in general, and the electrons of those atoms can then kind of flow between each other for high conductivity. Hydrogen is literally just a proton and an electron. I'm ignoring deuterium and tritium for a moment here, just protium, just H1. That means that the metallic form is just a lattice of protons with free-flowing electrons. So metastable actually makes some amount of sense. Like, I don't know what that means in that context actually, but it gives the sense to me at least that it is stable-ish. It's gonna fall apart eventually, but they can make it stable enough to ship it out or something. Also, this would be really expensive because it would require a lot of Mass Effect field generators and everything. But there's a much easier way to, well, maybe easier, probably not because, again, costly, but easier way to get metallic hydrogen of some kind. It's in gas giants. Like, obviously we have not in real life gone down into Jupiter to check or something, but it is theorized that within gas giants, and yes, this includes Jupiter, I'm not sure about the other gas giants admittedly, but it is thought that there is a sea of liquid metallic hydrogen, and that is the dynamo, the flowing metallic fluid that creates the extremely strong magnetic field around the planet. I'm gonna shut up now because I could go on about this for a while, but this is like, there's a lot of stuff to talk about with this.
Probe launched.
And I probably could have talked about it as we were scanning, I just realized. Whoops. God, I'm glad I got the scanner speed upgrade. Oh, something? Something!
Launching probe.
I'm going to try ignoring this for now because it's not quite high enough, but that might be the final bet. I don't think it is.
Probe launched.
Anything else? Nothing super obvious. Give it a shot.
Launching probe.
Yay, it worked. Okay, 100 on that. Restock on stuff. Cool. Good enough. Go to A0 first. Ooh, that's a fun picture for that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, depending. Maybe not. Nah. Well, definitely taking 2 trips for this. Tamgauta, the outermost planet of the Acer system. Tamgauta is remote and largely unexplored. Its carbon dioxide atmosphere has long since frozen into fields of dry ice. That is so cool that it's actually naturally occurring dry ice. Good enough.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Didn't this start at, like... It didn't start at rich, did it? I didn't actually look close enough. Good enough.
Probe away.
That's so... Almost there it is.
Probe away.
Saw this here. Kinda doing a retrograde search here, but whatever.
Launching probe.
Can I get a double? It's as good as it's gonna get.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Come on, step down to depleted. I want to save probes. That does not feel like it's going to be the last one. Oh, it is. Cool. I'm glad to be wrong there. Shear. A remote rock planet capped in ice, Shear has been exploited by Arvunan corporations for its minerals. Home to gold veins, which are used in spaceship shielding as well as jewelry, and cobalt deposits used in high-tensile alloys, Shear shows no signs of being exhausted anytime soon. A light gravity helps keep the planetary exploitation process cheap. I think that's supposed to be exploitation. I mean, it could just be a portmanteau, I guess, just a really shitty one. Exploration and exploitation would be exploitation. Man, I can't wait to exploitate the galaxy.
Probe away.
And so far, this is a good system in terms of resources.
Launching probe.
Yep. Hi there.
Launching probe.
You still here? Yes, you are. Still on Rich.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
I saw there was another one like right next to it. Yep.
Probe away.
There's one.
Probe launched.
I welcome the next Firewalker mission at this point.
Probe away.
Good down to pour in one go.
Launching probe.
Yay, depleted. Now to you. Alformus. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Alformus had its helium-3 refueling stations destroyed in an attack by Grow Zero, an anti-population terrorist group that wanted no more immigration to Arvuna. A consortium of Arvuna-based corporations are currently rebuilding the stations. Alliance Advisory. Alformus is not considered vital to the stability of the Azure system. Civilians working on the Helium-3 platforms should not expect Alliance military intervention in case of kidnapping or other violence. Would they normally expect to be able to expect that?
Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Please be like a 3, well, we're at 3. Please be like a 5 probe planet. Can't. Sure.
Probe
It's
launched.
not great, but it is both of them.
Probe launched.
Damn. 6 probe? Put off on that for a moment. And it's back at start. Please. Yay. Okay, 4 probes remaining to get to this next planet, and then go and refuel. restock, technically. Just looking around here just to be safe about it. Okay, no planets in the belt. It's just for aesthetic. Dronin. A sizable hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant just on the far side of its pale yellow star's frost line. Dronin is known for its spectacular storms. Okay, this is really supposed to be Sol on the other side of the system, or on the other side of the galaxy, I think. Because we have like 6 planets here, an asteroid belt that's there for no purpose other than to look like it's there. And then we have this thing like just on the far side of the frost line. So this is Jupiter. At least 3 persistent observable spots, actually cyclonic and anticyclonic storms, have lasted for over 544 years, significantly longer than Jupiter's Great Red Spot. The largest of these spots, the Ishna, has consistently held a diameter of over 3 times that of Earth. Dronin has 44 moons. 2 of them are of special interest to the Citadel Committee on Habitable Worlds. The first, Arvuna, is a life-bearing world that has already been colonized. The second, Alaya, is slowly being terraformed into an ammonia-based world for Volus populations. Yay, good for the Volus!
Probe launched.
Okay, 3 more.
Probe launched.
Basically, if the radar is clicking, or the survey, whatever it is clicking, then I'm willing to accept that it is a peak. Like, hear that clicking in the background? That's what I listen for.
Probe launched.
Okay, we got it down to 4. At least, oh, we have 1 more. I thought that was going to go to 0.
Launching probe.
Yeah, I wish ED would have a little line there where it's like, launching probe, you have no more probes remaining, or something like that. Okay, by getting hopefully half of Dronin done, that makes it so that I can just go back once, restock up to 30, and then I'll be able to finish up that system with those 30.
Reserves at 50%.
That's the hope. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and go back. Back to Dronin. And back to scanning. Yeah, sure.
Probe launched.
Oh, hi there.
Probe launched. Probe away.
And no, don't question how you're getting stuff like platinum from a gas giant. It's space magic. Shasu. Shasu is a dwarf planet that is believed to have been ejected from Agnin during a giant impact with another planet-sized body. At the time, Agnin had a magma ocean covering much of its surface, and the liquid rock sprayed into space, where it coalesced and cooled over millions of years. You know, basically like how the moon formed. The theory is that during this cooling, Shasu first orbited Agnin, but was eventually pulled from that orbit by the gravity wells of other planets, primarily Dronin. Today, Shasu is relatively temperate, with a light hydrogen-helium atmosphere attracting spacers who use its atmosphere to refuel. Its crust composition is similar to Agnin, evident in its high sulfur content. Evident in its... I think I said evident. Alright.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Do not expect this many minerals on the moon. All this stuff is here very much for gameplay, not because it makes sense.
Probe launched.
If you don't understand what I'm saying, by the way, I'll try to explain it while I'm scanning here. Basically, the giant impact stuff, like how the moon and supposedly Shasta here were made,
Probe away.
that works as a reason for how these bodies came to be, but you wouldn't expect Shasu to have many heavy elements in its anything at any point, because as part of the giant impact, that means that largely the crust or crust equivalent is what gets stripped off into space and coalesces into a new planet, or moon. And that means that there's not going to be a lot of heavy elements in it, because, well, heavy stuff sinks. The crust is going to mainly be the lighter elements that are available. Hold on, where was that? There we go.
Launching probe.
So, while making Shasu is totally viable, I would expect it to mainly be like lithium or something. Like, mainly the lighter elements and whatever was in the rocks of the crust. Not iridium, the densest element on the periodic table. And yeah, seriously it is. I remember originally reading that there was... that we thought it was going to be osmium, but osmium and iridium are normally found very close to each other. Like, to the point that they're normally found in the mineral osmo-iridium. Damn. I saw that bump, but I don't think that's a peak. Oh, that's a thing. There we go.
Probe launched.
And off to the last one. Agnin. A hothouse planet, Agnin's scorching clouds of methane and sulfur dioxide give the planet a pale green color in visible light. The SO2 from volcanic activity rains down as sulfuric acid in the upper atmosphere, but this is boiled away before the liquid ever reaches the surface. Agnin's harsh environment has prevented exploration by anything except probes. Hi, Venus! Good enough.
Probe away.
Couldn't quite get a triple peak there, but I could force a double at least.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Then nothing for half the planet? Yup. There you are. Yes, I exaggerated with half the planet. I know they don't actually do that. It's decently well spread out. But there was such a cluster at the front there, I knew it was going to be a little bit of a pause.
Probe away. Probe away.
There might be something up there in the northern pole, but I'll wait on that.
Probe away.
Down to moderate.
Probe away.
And down to poor. Nice. Oh, was that anything? Just barely enough that I'm willing to do
Probe
that.
launched.
Ah, good. Awesome. Okay, that's all for that. Let's go ahead and use our first 6 probes over on Yakawa, and then restock as necessary. We should be able to get back. 1, 2, 3... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 planets total. Okay. Difficult to fit that all into... That's a cool look. This is a brown dwarf, isn't it? No, it isn't. Okay. That's actually a cool looking planet. Not a lot of the planets in this game get that dark. Kobayashi. A hydrogen helium gas giant, Kobayashi has a faint ring system. A rust belt of decrepit refueling stations and abandoned habitats on its moons have attracted Vorcha, Krogan, and other ne'er-do-wells. Living a hand-to-mouth existence with no garden planet supplying them, they trade helium-3 fuel and recycled waste products to survive. Kidnappees from Maksawa are typically brought to Kobayashi to be released or sold as chattel to out-of-system slavers. Yikes. Travel advisory. Law enforcement authorities of Moscow categorically state that their effective range does not extend as far as Kobayashi. A statistically significant number of distress signals have been broadcast from within the 1 million kilometer mark of Kobayashi. Civilian traffic is not advised. Moderate. More than I expected, honestly.
Launching probe.
And down to pour in 1. There we go.
Probe away.
Please be depleted. Yeah, that was too much to hope for. Good enough.
Launching probe.
Trying to be super strategic with these so I can exploit as much of this planet as possible, so that 30 probes is hopefully enough to take care of the entire system on a second run.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
That's near where we started, actually. That's right over there.
Launching
Get it in
probe.
6. Get it in 6. Ah. There's probably 1 spot left. Wait, 20%? I think I missed some stuff then, because I thought it counted like 3 planets. Might need to do a second trip of this. Which sucks, but yeah, whatever. $15, $20, $25, $30, and go back. Should be less than 500 fuel because that'd be really sucky if it was more. Okay. Because that's 350. Not quite Razor's Edge, but getting close. Yeah, 20, 40, 60, 80. So I'm missing one here. Oh, there's a... yeah, there's a star hugger planet. Fine. Finish up Kobayashi first. There we go.
Probe away.
Yep. I didn't waste any of my probes, though. At least there's that. We want to wait on Karumto until we're done, because that's going to be the actual mission. Moscow. A dense rock planet, Moscow has a thick methane ammonia atmosphere. Because of its similar conditions to the Volus homeworld Irun, I think it's Irun, billions of years ago when it first formed life, a large Volus university, the 10-Clan Academy, hosts symposia on the planet's surface. Unfortunately, despite their security precautions, pirates, organ leggers, and slavers throughout the Terminus systems have learned that kidnapped students and professors are a source of easy money. Because Volus are a primarily merchant-based culture. This only adds to the university's reputation as a visit or tenure at the academy is a clear mark of commitment on any scientific resume. Oh, it only adds to the university's reputation. Okay. That's an interesting way for that to go.
Probe away.
Looks like there's a double peak right below that. Yep.
Probe
Maybe not
launched.
fully optimal, but good enough.
Launching
Also,
probe.
10-Clan University. I wonder if there are 10 Volus clans in total. Because 10 Clan University sounds like it's a, like, pan-Volus operation type thing.
Probe launched.
I could probably get more information if I looked at the, glossary or whatever the hell the in-game wiki is.
Launching probe.
Ooh, rich down to good. Nice.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
And down to moderate.
Probe launched.
Down to poor. Down to
Launching
depleted.
probe.
Hey, down to depleted. Nambu. A hydrogen helium gas giant, Nambu has an extensive ring system, but only 20 moons, comparatively few. Its moon Sumiko is the smallest moon known to be tectonically active in the Milky Way, covered with bright fractures. Visitors to Muskawa often take advantage of Nambu's refueling platforms. Okay. They sure did try to make that one interesting. And by they, I mean both the writers of the game and the in-game travel advisory board or whatever the hell.
Probe away.
Okay, moderate to poor in 1 is a good sign. Good enough.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Oh, there we go.
Probe launched.
It is clicking. Yeah, sure, give it.
Probe launched.
Yeah, wasn't sure if I was going to deplete it or not.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
I don't like that one. Ah. Right there. Whoops.
Probe away.
Might have wasted a probe there. Oh well. Sakata. A large Venusian hothouse. Sakata's rough weather and active magnetosphere has a reputation for confounding or destroying space probes launched to investigate it. What has been discovered is that its dense atmosphere is largely carbon dioxide and sodium. I'm sorry, what? Its atmosphere is carbon dioxide and sodium, and its surface, lime. Its magnetosphere suggests an iron-rich core, but its heavy gravity precludes most development. That can't be life, right? It's 375C. Unsurprisingly, you're rich in resources.
Launching probe.
Okay, we're hoping we can get this planet done with the remaining probes. But we aren't going to be able to get the last planet done with these probes, so we need to restock anyway. So it's not actually that serious to get this done all right now. But the next trip, like, don't waste 15 probes, basically.
Launching probe.
There it is.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched.
5 probes remaining. The peaks there weren't quite close enough, it looked like.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Moderate to poor, 2 probes remaining. We can do this.
Launching probe.
Deplete that planet. Ah, shit, I missed one. Like, they're clicking a little, but I wouldn't vote for that if I had any other choice, basically. That's enough that I'll send a probe.
Probe launched.
Hey, got it. Awesome. Okay. Back to get more probes, and then to refuel. Then we do the Firewalker mission. Then we deplete the planet, and that's probably going to end up doing it for the stream. Might be a little bit on the short side, but I do have some recording I need to do and some other stuff I need to take care of as well. So ending like, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes early is a little bit preferable for me, because it just gives me a little bit extra time to do some stuff. And boop. Now, drifted a little bit more than I needed to, but whatever. Oh yeah, you.
Detected an anomaly.
Kurumto, an Earth-sized planet wrapped in an impermeable haze of carbon dioxide and ash. Kurumto is an unforgiving place. Earthquakes, volcanic gases, and shrouds of dust have prevented any major settlements. Its sulfurous crust has yet to produce resources of interest. Hey, give me 5 minutes.
Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Anomaly detected. Research station detected within volcano of planet surface. Research station detected within volcano on planet surface. Within volcano on surface, okay. The research station's data storage systems are still active and may contain valuable information. Warning, volcano is unstable. Advise extreme caution. Shepard, why the fuck are you going on this mission? Yeah, let's go into an active volcano. They haven't actually said active, but I'm pretty sure it is. Because otherwise, why would they mention the volcano?
Primary systems online. Adverse geothermal activity has rendered pathfinding function inoperable. Please use manual controls to locate research base.
Alright, this part. I think this might have been the one that I got stuck on for a while. I'm gonna die. I didn't die.
Warning. Area compromised due to unstable volcanic activity. Acquired.
I promise you, the area is perfectly stable. I'm actually kind of surprised I'm making these jumps. Like, you're definitely supposed to approach from this angle. Ah, there we go.
Mineral resources detected.
Yes! I did not actually expect to make it over that lip there. Back up a little bit. Ah, shit. Don't put me in the lava! Oh, there's stuff down here. Cool. Probably the path back up. I like that this ship can take being next to molten lava, because it really seems like it shouldn't be designed for that, and yet it keeps weathering it no problem, so it clearly is designed for that. Are we supposed to be going up or down? And the path keeps going, so I'm going to go with up. Hi there, stuff. What's over here? Is this the jump that... I think this is the jump I failed. I mean, okay, I'll take the wrap around here. I think there is some hidden stuff, by the way. Here, that gives you a platform-ish. Just do that. Now you're up here. I think they hide a couple of little nodes or something in these kinds of areas. Obviously not a great example of such, but whatever. Oh, found the invisible wall. Yeah, as you've noticed, it's normally like 250, 400 iridium, something like that. And again, you will have effectively infinite of those resources, so whatever. Oh, there we go. Hi, what? Is that an invisible wall? Sure feels like it. Am I supposed to go over? Might be why that's there, actually. No, oh god. Cool. Okay, invisible wall over there, so... I give very low odds of this going well. Thanks, game. Okay, this feels like progress, so what's up with this? Invisible walls, what's up with that? Can't go that way. Okay. Not gonna give me an Assassin's Creed viewpoint or anything. Well, let's assume that that was supposed to be like more the starting point then and go this way. Pretty sure I did this in the opposite direction. We got over there and we couldn't see anything, so let's try going this way. I very much doubt that it's gonna work, but it's my only idea. Oh, there's something. Come on, let me up. Shut up and collect the thing.
Extraction complete.
Oh, that's probably it down there then.
Acquired. Extraction complete.
Wonder why there was an up area if down is the correct thing. And there was a full-on path to get up there. This is where we started, isn't it? Nope. Nice, this is progress then.
Entrance ahead. Extraction complete.
This is gonna be an actual mission, not just like that one thing? Oh, this is an actual thing, okay. Oh, I already have my ammo power on, so that's good. No one else has ammo powers. Trying to appreciate the wall texture a little bit. Do we just need to flip a switch? No, this looks like there's going to be a shootout of some kind. I suspect that's progress, so let's try this way. Terminal. Actually, maybe not. I immediately pressed the plot button by accident.
Activation of research-based power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
Yeah, just let me get to all the other stuff. Casey's Log 2, the Hell Planet is a star map that points to the protein site of major significance. Dr. Aloy and I have mere hours to retrieve all that we can before the conditions to continue. We learned too late that the local volcanic instability is magnified by our power grid. If only we had more time to study this, I'm sure the key to unlocking everything is here. Everything. Damn this planet. Yay, stuff.
I was right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main protein.
Dr. Casey's log number 1, we have detected a site of incredible significance located beneath the volcano. The unpredictable terrain will make retrieval of any data extremely hazardous. I've noticed. Well, thank God we're not on a timer or anything. Oh, there was a door there, I guess. Okay. We're not quite done yet, I think. Yeah, we have to go up here. Come on. How cinematic! When the screen shakes like that, I literally cannot see what's happening. They could be dropping a geth on top of me for all I know. Get the thing. Got the thing. 1,500 iridium. It's actually worth it, kind of. At least more worth it than the average. Bounced off the air. I guessed when I had to jump and it worked out. Oh, touch the ground for once. Data recovered from the research station. Dr. Casey's location discovered. Landing party extracted from volcano. That's in the mission report that we were extracted from a goddamn volcano. Anyway, I know I said I was going to scan the planet, but I'll just go ahead and start the next stream with that. So if this live stream hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do all that YouTube stuff you've heard a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one, where tomorrow's live stream, I'm currently intending for it to be another Mass Effect stream, since that just is what I felt like doing. So, we're going to go ahead and scan that planet tomorrow then. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Peter Moxilin if you want various updates on my streaming schedule, or if any updates or changes happen, as well as just to hear my random-ass ramblings about anime, video games, etc. Over the next week, approximately, streaming might get, and even videos, might get a little bit weird, so it actually would be helpful to follow me over on Twitter if you have any interest in the current schedule. But yeah, I'll talk much more about that on Thursday in all likelihood. Like, I'll give the full rundown of why that's happening, just like, because stuff will be nice and solidified at that point. Anyway, yeah, so until tomorrow with more Mass Effect, I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and see you next time. Bye.